He was too pure for this world. Oh man. I gotta figure out what's happening. That's annoying. The last thing Streamlabs said before it went out was high CPU usage, but Streamlabs is the only thing running on this computer. Because I'm working on the Zero stuff on a separate computer. Like, I use Streamlabs OBS. I might need to switch to like regular OBS. But Streamlabs rarely would give me issues. He said he's a love. Well, probably a love too, but that's not important right now. Keely hasn't been a love in a long time. All right. So back to what I was trying to do before Streamlabs hit me in the shins with a scooter. I want this to move down, which I don't. They have to kind of be told to move from another script. I'll flip and do it again. Okay. I got an idea. Did it stop again? This time I'm not getting the CPU usage notification of Streamlabs. It's just being stupid. He needs to be put back on his sleeves. He out here wild. I'm gonna go kick my router. All right. I need this to move down. So I need a script to tell it to move. Just put it in. Let's put it here. Yeah, we all just get along. I just call it DARPA charge. You know what it might be? Hold on. Well, no, that would just affect the YouTube and the. Who knows? Someone got to stop the madness. In the words of the Macho Man Randy Savage, the madness is running wild. Madness is running wild. Yeah. It kills me when he does the shit with his hands. Like this. It's just cream of the crop. Keely, help. What am I supposed to do? He is his own person. It's a bad man. At least you ain't helping. Yeah, you might want to be careful with that. If anything, you might be helping him. Mm. I'm too gentle with you. I gotta figure out the big guns. Baby, I'm a down. I'm a mutt. Why you get no cake? Because you're out here biting ice cream. Oh shit. Fire extra. Bite the ice cream and lick the cake. Yeah, I don't know about biting that. See, I need Mike in here. He gets it. Oh wait, that's what I need. So I don't need change this. Apparently I can. What you mean, Keely? Cake is meant to be eaten. No, I was saying biting ice cream. That's blasphemy. I'm going to say it. That's heresy. However, I do believe, there you go, that I always thought, you know, layer cake, that was customary. I thought that was what you were supposed to do, but it, you know, each their own. What was I looking for? I need a red transforms. All right. Or how do I do this? Spell. There you go. What about ice cream cake? Oddly enough, I can bite those. It's not comfortable, but it's delicious. So I kind of have to wait for them to melt a little bit. Be real with you. That's a skill issue. Ice cream cake needs to be thawed. I agree, see. Anybody out here trying to bite into a fresh block of ice? Ice so fresh you can taste everything in the freezer. I don't want. I think I'm gonna take the quick route. Two ways I can handle this, and I think I'm just gonna do. You gotta make sure bullet exists. Then that's when you can do it, right? Or is it? Hold on. Too many fucking tabs. I blame ADHD. Oh, you're not the script that makes it move. That's why. The script that makes it move. This one. However, it's a WADHD. The delicious so whatever Dor said. So I need to give him the cold shoulders and he'll bite. I don't think anyone likes a cold shoulder. Have another. Not mistake. I could just make another, but no, I don't have a choice. I'm gonna go relax before work. It's been hell this week. I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, definitely get some rest, man. You got this shit. This needs to I'll give cold shoulders. I'm too expressive and would rather discuss things. And that is a beautiful quality in a person. I wish more people shared that same quality. Tracy will remember that. All right. I think what I can do. I'm gonna make a copy of this because this kind of has the structure I need. I just need to add some extra stuff to it. Yeah. Or I could. No, because that's gonna be a problem down the line. So I'm just gonna make a copy of it. But it really does suck that people can be avoided and don't know how to handle conflict. True. A good point. I want to call it. I'm gonna end up using this for something later, so I'm gonna call it just call it extra project. I'm healing and remembering that everyone isn't POS with no listening skills and refuses to be held accountable for the things they do. No, you're right though. You're right. It's definitely not everyone. I gotta. It's the ones that you don't expect to be that really leave a mark, I'll say. However, all my friends are like me. W friends. W friend group. This. Any of this. I don't think I need that either. And need this. That. You don't need this. projectile object, and then there's the collision object. It's the collider. This I don't need. This. On collision, I didn't use trigger for that. All right. Need that. When it collides with something, this is set to true. Projectile set at false. Especially because I'm very direct. I do have a hard time saying things softly. They take time to discuss with me. Vastly hurt their feelings. Really, I'm sensitive and very direct, but it works. You're right, 100%. But I kind of get that. Sometimes it takes a second for me to figure out a way to kind of word things without coming off as, I guess, I want to say mean. I think said too direct, I guess. Especially because might not seem like that, or harsh, that's the word. Yeah. I'm normally in some cases I'm kind of the quiet type, so when I say, a lot of times I'm even careful about the jokes I make, because especially certain people who aren't used to me joking like that, it might take it the wrong way because they don't expect me to make that kind of joke. Like, it could be anything. Like, I had a friend one time who, like, we just joked, and, you know, I jokingly was like, man, shut up, like that. And me saying that hurt their feelings. Because I had never, I guess since I had never actually said something like that to that person, they was like, oh shit, they just told me shut up. Like, no, I didn't actually mean shut up. It's not even bad though, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times people don't expect me to say certain things, basically, because of the type of person that I am, or the type of person that they kind of think I am. I don't know. I set a boundary with my friends to not ask me a question unless you want advice, because I don't have the soft default setting. I got you. I mean, it's good to have those boundaries set though. Sometimes they gotta hear the sometimes they don't need to hear the soft version. Definitely had a friend like that in the past. Sometimes you just gotta not sugarcoat it. Like my friend isn't working. She started school and needed to budget, but she wanted a $40 planner. So about how harsh I am because she needed a reality check. You know, ma'am, you don't have a job. No, we're not buying it for you. Look at the dollar store or whatever and get a $5 one. Ah. That's not too bad though. But I get what you're saying though. You can get the $40 one when you get a job. People who make that money can buy the $40 journal. Be facts though. Shit. Let her ask me, are you mad at me? Do you love me? Oh man, bless her heart. Yeah, I get what you're saying though. I love people enough to hug their feelings and give them a hug after. Oh. Hey, look. You know, might have to have a good old talking to, but then we'll go get ice cream after. Ooh, I can't spell. Your mother friend was like, I'll buy it for you. Oh no. Me being me. Absolutely not. You're broke too and you need to do XYZ. Don't make me come for you. Damn, you keeping them in check. Keep them in line. Nah, for real though. Age economy? Shit. Especially like that's how I feel about like ordering food. DoorDash expensive as shit. Did you order some food today? No. I did not. I'm in the freezer. Take out some chicken and put it in the oven. Want to order some food today? No. Keep your money. I'm okay with being their friend as long as I know, as long as they know I love them, and I'm sure they do. All right, man, I want food. No, we on a budget. We got lentils and broccoli, etc. Make a meal. Nah, for real. That's when you get your most creative. Start going through the stuff you got in the kitchen. Start trying stuff out. Oh, it's doing this. Why are you being? I also need to check something. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna connect. There's something else I need to check, and I don't. It's all these damn tabs. Not you. It was one of the other. Oh, there you are. I want to make sure I do this right. There was a second check for. Yeah, all right, we're good. Be creative as a vegetarian. But I love cooking, baking, I love it. I can try new foods. Oh no, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I love trying new foods. Now people be sleeping on those vegetarian dishes though. I just wish, I think I already told you, I just wish I could get those, what are they called? Oh, oyster mushroom? Cause I did, I used to do, no, I can't think of it. It was one of the meal boxes. Hello Fresh, there it is. And I know 1 week, no, it was like 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks. I tried just vegetarian stuff. It was actually like pretty good. I'm waiting for my little garden to grow. Aw. The seasoning makes it work. 100%. 100%. Say something. Like most of why you enjoy meat is because of how it's seasoned. True. There's that. I know for some people it's a texture thing. Like, I need to be easier if I just did it like. That should cover it. It does not like some. Wait, want to end though. You piece. All right. Yeah, it's texture and juiciness, but also we don't usually eat unseasoned meat. True. I mean, some people do, but we don't talk about that. True. Because a crazy person. Oh, wait. There we go. So that takes care of the ring. Oh, ad break. Wait, are y'all the ad break? It says ad break in progress. Gotta go. I'll keep you on your PC though. I appreciate you coming through, Sia. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your Friday. Great weekend. Also, just in case you can't hear me because of the break. Hold on, can I do shout outs? Wonder if my shout outs work. Hey, shout outs work. Also, why Trizzles hasn't asked you to be his best man at our Twitch ready yet? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna beat it regardless. Do I have to talk to him? Yeah, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him. See, man, your game is looking so much better than anything else out there right now. Super hype for it. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate you coming through. But I say still room for improvement. Definitely looks better than what it used to be though. He still hasn't proposed back. So y'all need to have a man talk. He's doing it wrong. Give him some time. Give him some time. But like I said, I'll be there regardless. Bye, see ya. Thanks for coming through. You have a wonderful day as well, all right? Okay. Think then so I'm gonna have to add some other stuff. And we need a couple of things actually. We need a float for speed. We need float for speed. We need a layer mask to tell it what it can run into. This one's in no, because I was gonna move down. I'll just put this in just direction. Need something to trigger it. Call it knit. I do more than one. Like we'll do some alternates. Like another version of this function could be one that tells it a specific direction. But if we just call this one, then it'll just assume, hey, you're moving down. What do I? Vector 3, no. D3 direction. Vector 3. And we'll need another. Let's call it is active. True. At some point I'm going to come back and I could set it up now, but I'm running out of time. I was supposed to work on this for 2 hours. So I only got 4 hours to be on stream, so I might actually not be able to get to interludes today. It's all good. Hold on. We'll call this that. Unity already has a reset. That doesn't matter. So when it resets, I need collision to be set out to false. I need the projectile. Oh, I need the projectile. Set back out to true. And what else? That's it. Oh, the collider. Collider. Enable. So every time a knit it's called, we will reset. Might as well throw this in here. And then that's where this comes into play. If is active. Transform. I could use transform and translate. I think I am going to use for this one. I use translate, yeah. But I also had this extra thing here. Because I ran into an issue where sometimes if the projectile was moving too fast and it basically one frame, it would be like right in front of the target. And then the next frame is on the other side. There's no interpolation between those 2 points. So it would completely teleport past the target. So to fix that, I did prediction. So it would basically check between, okay, I'm here on this frame, On the next frame, I'm going to be over there. Is there anything between this point and the next point that I might hit? And if so, let's just go ahead and say, before we even go into the next frame, let's just say, all right, I hit that target. And it also checks behind it. That helps. So I do need to, I'm gonna have to move this. I need this too. So many things you gotta really consider. So many tiny annoying things could pop up. Those variables. Here. I'm blind. Hold on. Up here. Let's see. The reverse prediction range delay was, there's another issue where as soon as you fired the shot, it would predict too soon. It needs like a short delay to get the projectile time to actually move away a little bit, because basically what was happening was it was assuming I shot something the moment it tried to spawn a projectile out, and that was annoying. So that's how I fixed that issue. I could throw collided in there just because. And reset would mean all right. Let me take a quick break. Be right back. Also, Katana, appreciate you coming through. Sorry the stream keeps resetting on YouTube, but I appreciate you and Gate. Appreciate y'all coming through. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And yeah, appreciate you hanging out with me. All right. Get back to it. Here and here. Wait, I don't need fixed up. This doesn't have a. Oh, I need to put a rigid body on it. That's right. No, I only use a rigid body for. Yeah, I only use a rigid body for. If this was a trigger. So I'm should be able to get with this. But it is physics related though. Oh, this direct. Don't need this because this will handle that. So slide is called here. I still put like hit. I mean, I might as well put it there, right? Yeah, let's put that. Because I do need to grab information from the raycast and pass that in case this doesn't trigger. So I need 2 versions of this. I need one that takes position and a transform. T. And then I need another one that will take collision. And the one that takes the collision will just pass. It'll call the other collide and we'll take the, yeah, it'll take the transform. We need position. And getting the contact. Nah, because that's an array. There's like some extra work you have to do when I think about it. Sorry for the silence. I'm preparing stuff for the interview. Oh no, you're good. You're good. No worries. No worries. Focus on that interview. But you're gonna nail it regardless. So go ahead and speak that into existence. I'll get the first contact. The first contact point. Which, oh no, you're a function. All right. Thought you were an array. Ah. Oh, it returns a contact point. No, it returns a vector 3. That's what yeah, that's what I'm trying to return. What are you talking about? Because I didn't put the semicolon? All right. Hold on. Hit contact. No, it returns a contact point. Okay. Turn the contact point at 0. I need not impulse point. Here it is. Hey, what up, good? Welcome, man. Happy Friday. How you doing? Here. Oh, you were playing Nino Kuni? Ain't played that yet. I got the second one. It was on sale. I gotta get like the visual thing to pop up, like show a clip when I do shout outs. All right, so that'll handle the collision. I think we're almost good to test it. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm good. Chilling at work, waiting to clock out. How you feeling? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, how long you got till you clock out? Friday. Made it through the week. Yeah, I think this. All right, I should just be able to do this. Build. I forgot to do. I forgot to use coroutines. That was new. Wait for seconds. I'm missing a keyword in here. Not return, is it? I need to find another code. Hold on. think it is your return new wait for seconds. Yeah. Because when you want to wait, when you just want to wait a frame, you would do your return null. But yeah, how did I forget that? All right, I want to test this. I know it's not gonna work the way I want it initially, but I've been doing so much without testing it so far that I need to test it. So let's do spawn points. Do a bunch of these. Do one. For right now, well, yeah. For right now, I'll just do one, just to. Well, I need to do two just so I can test out the delay between shots. So let's do these. I just keep them in the same spot. That'll be fine. Oh, I need to change this. That. This. Slider. Speed. 40. Collide with ground. Damage receivers. And walls. Damage, you do 10. No knockback. No launch force, but you do one more hit. Also, I forgot that I need to enable the object after it's instantiated. We might not get to Ender Lilies today. All good though. Getting some progress done. All right, so I think we are good to test it. So let's oh, I just thought of something else. The rotation of last man ads. I'll wait for the ads. I'm not sure. Give me or not. So I'll wait. think we had the ad break. Cuz I'm not sure if you heard me respond earlier because I didn't realize it was an ad break. But I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Trying to get some little bit of work done. My plan was to play something, but I'd rather get this knocked off the list. Funky, hey. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Friday. Oh, appreciate the follow. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Trying to be productive. Trying to be. Dang, I thought I was falling for my bad. No, you good. You good. I ain't sweat it. Appreciate you regardless. Oh. The W productivity. You know, chipping away at it a little bit at a time. Yep, how's your day going? Staying cool in this heat is damn. In fact, let me see where we at today. And yesterday we got to 95. It felt like 100. Today is the high is 91, 92. It says feels like 98. So this is looking dope so far. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Definitely room for improvement on a lot of things, but I'm having fun with it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Thankfully it cooled down considerably here, so I'm hyped. It's 69. Nice. That temperature is gross. I can't with summer. Yeah, I was talking to Sarah was there earlier, talking about how it was so hot yesterday I went outside and just got mad. Just mad it was hot. Oh, was she talking about 60 nice? Hey, yeah, brother. Dap me up. You're not tight. I think that's what I forgot. Well, since it's cooled down, dude, I was just about to ask, do you got any plans for today? But I just saw it. Got work in a few hours. I'm chilling outside of that. Hey, look, get the rest you can. You you do third shift? Oh, did it. We did it for one of them. Graveyard shiftings. Ah, you're a good one. I know Trizzy used to do that too. I don't know how y'all do it. I wish I had a later shift in the day though. I don't know, cause my, I guess, shift is like 7 to 3:30. 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Sometimes 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. depending on whether we got meetings and other shit like that. But I'd rather go to work later in the day so that way I can spend the earlier part of my day being productive because I actually have the energy to do so instead of coming home drained. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Sheesh. Yeah, I own about 12 hours. That, damn, you a good one. Hey, look, at least your job would pays you for anything outside of 8 hours, right? Because my job doesn't. Anything outside of 8 hours, even if it's required for us to be there, they don't pay us for. Says sit help. Look, we're gonna figure something out. 12 hours, that's crazy. But yeah, that's the state of I think it's the whole state of North Carolina. It might just be this county. It might just be the county I'm in. But yeah, they're not legally required to pay overtime. They just don't. You know what we get instead? I'm about to go on a rant. A rant about teaching. You know what we get instead? We get a little piece of paper that says you can wear jeans on this specific day of the month. One time. We give you permission to wear your own clothes that you bought. What? That concludes my rant. I could go on, but nah. Not the casual Friday card, right? Right. That's the thing. It's just the middle school. Every day is casual Friday. I know some schools have like more strict dress codes, not just for students, but for staff too. But this one doesn't. They like to act like they do though. It might be time to air that bear low key. Bruh, they try. Listen, towards the end of the last semester, they were like, hey, if y'all want to wear jeans for these last couple of weeks, make sure you come by the office and pay for the pass I read that email and I was like, so I'm really gonna you expect me to pay you $2 a day to wear my own clothes? Not only did I not pay for it, I showed up every day in jeans and walked by that office. What? Because I be seeing other teachers throughout the year wearing jeans and stuff. I'm like, so we can wear jeans, or can we not wear jeans? Because y'all got on jeans. Granted, I don't even wear jeans. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't wear denim like that. Like, I have some other jeans, like they're just not denim. Like a khaki pair, like a navy blue, black, gray. But yeah, I'm just like, y'all crazy. But see, I'm shook. But getting back to my previous point though, they legally don't have to pay us overtime. So they can require us to go to a bunch of stuff after when we clock out, and they don't have to pay us for it. They will either give us a gene pass or comp time, I think. Unless it's actually, no, they only give us something in return if it's optional for us to be there. If they require us to be there, they won't give us shit. So like, students are going by like, let's say 3:30. Then we got a meeting from like 3:45 to 5 o'clock. And then they're like, boom, guess what else? After 5 o'clock, we need you back here at 5:30, because from 5:30 to 7:30, we got an open house night for the parents. You don't get paid for any of that. The life of an educator. Yo, just say the word. Hold on, Funky. We gonna give him another chance. We can give him another chance. I think they can get it right. They can get it right. Actually, don't even get me started on so and another thing. Yeah. Well, for real, some days they'll so I get like an hour 15ish that I have to use for, I have to split it between my planning time and my lunch. And sometimes they will schedule a meeting during the planning time. They will eat like a good 45 minutes to an hour of my lunch / planning time. That shit's annoying. That's nasty work. Yeah, it is. It is. So you couldn't wait until, you know, school lets out and then we do that meeting? I hate this for you for real. Yeah. I mean, oh, call. All right. No props. Oh yeah. So this half work. It spawned one. It's supposed to drop two, but it only dropped one. And it's because the shot is despawning too fast, I think. What I need to do is actually no, I think I'm wrong because it says 5 seconds. Back, welcome back. Oh wait, no wait, no. That's not it either because I put 1 second. But yeah, what was I gonna say? It's not all bad there, but there are definitely some small things that really irk me. That you deserve better. Oh, I appreciate that. We all do. We all do. Gee, especially you do 12 hours. That's crazy. I don't know how you do it. Whoops. Oh, that second shot just whiffed. Thankfully I work from home, but still. Oh, lucky. I'm jealous. It's still only spawning one. What is happening? I mean, there's another way I can do this, but I'm trying to go the route where if I set it up this way now and I decide to make some changes to it in the future, it won't be as much work. Not doing what I need it to do. It's only spawning one. what what's this? What's this about, Funky? I miss working from home though. It was nice being in my own space. I don't think it's gonna work. I just want to try it. Oh, it's because I said, because you said I also deserve better. Because you do work hard. And he said this is fascinating to watch. Really? I appreciate it. I honestly feel like these dev streams be, it's just me fumbling around trying to get something to work for 2 hours. Actually, I've been at this for, well, granted, I did talk and just kind of show some stuff to the chat for like a good hour and a half, so. Man, I do have fun showing my process though, so. Including when things don't work. Oh, I see what's happening. It is working the way I want it to work. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can try to give y'all play-by-play. I see what's happening. It is working the way I wanted to work. Almost. So before I show you, here's what I'm expecting to happen. I'm expecting the initial shot to happen, and then after that, one shot falls from the sky, and then a short little delay, and then a second shot falls from the sky. That's what I'm expecting to happen. But instead, I get this. All right, you see, calm down, Zero. Right, you get the initial shot, and then you get the next shot that falls from the sky. Right, I only saw it for a frame, but I saw the first shot. The two that fall from the sky, I saw the first one. That one's the second one. So I'm gonna try to catch it as soon as I let go of the shot. All right, watch right here. So again, it's gonna be the first shot hits, and then there should be two that fall from the sky, right? There's the first shot. Look right here. There it is. That's one, and then for two. That's the second one. So what I need to do is I can just throw this right here. Just make it wait a second. Just do a full second just to kind of see it. So basically the initial shot and then the first of the extra shots were happening at the same time, and I need the extra shots to wait, hold off a second before you start falling. Maybe because I wish I knew where in terms of learning how to do stuff like this, because I draw. Oh, you do? I would love to make games with, but with the coding part, I'm cooked. Well, the good news is you can still be part of a dev team without having to code. You know, it's many different hats on a dev team, unless it's a small team. Then you gotta wear all the hats. But but no, jokes aside, you can still be a dev without being a coder. All right, so 1, 2, but now they aren't actually teleporting. But now they aren't actually connecting. That's the next thing to fix, and I know why that's happening too. Yeah, I know why that's happening. He kind of just steps back like, I'm not psyched. Also, I think 40 is too fast for those to move. Did you do the character designs yourself? No. So this is a fan game for Mega Man Zero. Zero, you boy hitting the meanest stanky leg right now. Hold on. Where's your idol? Zero, where is your idol? You know what? Just we have company. Zero, stand up straight. So yeah, I'm using a model from another game. Because it's just a fan game. Like basically showing this franchise some love that Capcom won't do. And but the end goal is to take, you know, this whole system that I've created and to use it for an original game. So that's why I keep saying like this is just a learning, like this whole project is just a learning process. Also ad break. So but yeah, it says shade. I think ad break. It said ad break. I don't know if it's actually gonna do an ad break. We'll see. Maybe it's not an ad break. I didn't get any of this not yet. Oh, okay. All right. It gave me the ad warning, but anyway. But yeah, so the whole purpose of this project is just to kind of grow as a dev. A lot of stuff, like I went into this project not expecting to work on it as long as I have, because one, I love this franchise and I do want to see, oh, there it is. There's the ads. I think it says ad break in progress, so. All right, we back. Hey, so I don't even remember what I was saying. um, that's weird. What was I saying? ADHD brain. half a. That last commercial had Micah Sarah in it with a beard that doesn't connect. I hate that for me. I apologize. Why would that ad do that to you? Rude. Inconsiderate. Sounds cool to using this as a learning experience though. Yeah. Yeah, my whole philosophy is like as far as like game design goes, I mean, and I think you can apply it to a lot of other things, but specifically for game design, like the best way to learn is just to try it, like just to do something. Like, yeah, you can watch tutorials and just read up on it and all that stuff, but until you actually start sitting down and actually trying to work on something, then you know you aren't really getting that practice in. What program are you using? All right, so my engine of choice is Unity. I picked up Unity like it's been just over a decade. I want to say it's been 11 years. I want to learn Unreal, not as a replacement for Unity, but just to kind of have that under my belt. As a matter of fact, I think there's a online certification course for Unreal Engine that I want to do before the summer's up. But yeah, I'm a fan of Unity. I mean, granted, they did do that BS last year where they tried to charge people. They changed their whole revenue sharing and all that, but after everybody got on their ass about it, they pulled back on it. So now it really only affects people who, or companies who at the point where those fees would kick in, you're already well off. Like one of the thresholds was within a 12-year period, your game needs to make, I think it was $1 million or something like this. It was up there. I gotta double check the number, but I think it was like within a 12-year span, your game has to make, I think it was $1 million. And if that is the case, if your game makes $1 million within 12 months, you're good. Those fees don't matter. You're good at that point. But before a small indie developer, yeah, like that would have been terrible. But yeah, it was real messy. But yeah, Unity's free. Or are you asking about the certification? The certification is free too if you can get it done in what, 30 days? I think it's 30 days. It's through Coursera. Yeah, it's through Coursera. Because they'll let you start a course for free for like a month, and after the month is when the little subscription fee kicks in. But if you can knock it out in a month, then it's free. That's how I got all the previous ones. I got Google data analytics, cybersecurity, and IBM applied artificial intelligence. Just knock them out in a month. It's self-paced, so you're good there. Suckers. Right. That's goated of you. All right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I try. I try. I try to make something of myself. All right. Kind of working. I just want to try something real quick. What the hell is that one? I've never seen that one. Harvey. Why are his eyes going sideways? I got some wild evos. I see. Oh shit. All right. Put these in random spots. Some of these are gonna miss. But that's fine. I want to do an emote like that. The looping one. That's cool. Not you slapping the meat. Hey, look. You do you. I ain't gonna strap you. Is that that looks like world. This is called Wiggle. What the hell? Just started and stopped. It's in the Zoomeroo. Yeah, it looks like a Zoomeroo. I just can't remember if a Zoomeroo had white. Like the dots. I don't know. They fucking it up though. What's that? Hmm. They definitely need to fall faster than that. Or maybe from higher up, at least. And let's cut that delay down to quarter second and speed them up a little bit. How that looks. This is random, but there's a fruit fly in my room for some reason, but I ain't got no fruit. Not in my room. Look, those little shits will just spawn anywhere. Especially during the summer months. They just spawn. Just show up. Simulation has had sex. Oh, for real. What do they even do? Why are you back here? Oh, I know why they're back there. I need to... Yeah. All right, we'll fix that next. It's like, nah, for real. No, like, for real, like, what's their purpose? Like, why do they exist? They don't do shit for the ecosystem. They just here to be annoying. They're here to try to land on your food when you look away for half a second. So I think they have to break down garbage somehow, but still, like, there ain't no other way, right? But that's what flies did. But no, I get that though. I can see that. What I need is I need this object's rotate. Funky, it's all right. It's all right. Put it down. They ain't worth it. They ain't worth it. Make sure. Damn, has it really been 4 hours? Got 20 minutes left before I gotta go figure out dinner. And I say figure out because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go shopping. At 90. Oh, so normally I only stream for 2 hours. Today I've been live for 4 hours. On and off live for 4 hours because Streamlabs keeps kicking me in the shins. About to switch to regular OBS to keep playing around. But I'm probably gonna have to go grocery shopping after this to pick up some stuff to cook. I want to do something with chicken. But I'm not sure what. I wanted to do orange pepper chicken, but not sure if I'm gonna do it now. I did mango pepper the other week, and it was delicious. And now I want to try orange pepper. I had orange pepper wings. And that was with a coconut, no, not orange pepper, mango pepper wing. And that was with coconut mango rice and an avocado mango salad. That shit was so good. That shit was so good. Especially that coconut mango rice. Cause I never tried to cook rice like that. Where you mix coconut milk and water and you cook the rice in that. It's so good. It's so good. Yes, Funky. Yes to all of that. You dice up some mango and you mix it with the coconut mango rice. Put a little basil in there. Say yes, bitch. Wait, needs you to not die. There you go. I'm a fan. Don't do that. I'm too far away to catch you. All right, that's how I want that move to work. Now I just got to fix why some of them aren't actually connected. All right, so now I just need to figure out why they aren't connecting like I need them to. Yes, Funky, I will catch you. Not let you fall. Eating good, yeah. I try to treat myself to something nice, and I used to cook a lot of crazy stuff. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah. The deciding factor of what I'm going to eat tonight depends on how far am I willing to drive. Because one place has everything I need. The other place has everything I need. Well, one place has everything I need minus the orange pepper seasoning. And the place that has the orange pepper seasoning is a little further out. Do I feel like driving in this heat to go get one thing from this place, or just go to the other place and get everything else and just make something other than the orange pepper? I'm really debating this. Right? Like, I don't know. I really want it, but I don't know if I want to go out there. Like, I don't know if I want to make that drive. You deserve. Listen, Funky. And I gotta figure out the sides too. I want two sides. I don't know what I want. I'm trying to keep it in theme. He said, "Oh, you got your boy blushing over here and shit." Type shit. But I'm trying to figure out what sides I want. I want to keep it in theme. So if it's orange pepper wings, then I want the sides to incorporate oranges or in some way, right? Putting myself on damn Iron Chef and shit. Iron Chef Keely's Kitchen. The Jeff Hardy gyrations. Boy, if you don't. I think I know how to fix this collision issue, and this will probably where I wrap up for today. Hold up now. Hey man. Keely remember got back to me. She said 11 p.m. for her, which is 6 for us. Like 6 p.m. for us. That mad folks is popping we up, right? I just got back and I know I'm missing, like, in context, what element is the purple? It's not necessarily an element, it's just doppelganger. So 0 fights with a clone. I think what I'll do is a second check. Doesn't find the damage receiver. Second check. Probably should have just done it like this anyway. Try it like that. Okay, so the Best Buy has a shadow clone. Yes, he has multiple shadow clones. Also, we're gonna see if this ad gonna start on time this time instead of cutting me off. And all right, so religion should be fixed. They still nudge him a little bit, but that's fine. Are we back? Welcome back. All right, I think let's see. Gabriel with the sub on YouTube. Appreciate you. How you doing? I don't know if I like this. Probably have to kind of tweak it. It just doesn't have like that impact. But I mean, this is just the initial setup. Obviously, I'm gonna go in and make some changes to it, but I don't know. I'm gonna go back and look at NGS, the move that I initially wanted to try to replicate. I'm gonna go back and look at that, because I think I would rather have lasers. I'd rather have lasers come from the sky. This fan game looks good. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Slow improvements, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I honestly didn't expect this to take 4 hours. Like this thing. But granted, I was indecisive for a lot of it, so. You're cooking up here. Go a little crazy in the kitchen when I feel like it. All right. Let's do some. If I can catch him out of there. Not with that. I wonder if I can catch him after the shots. Nah, dash won't come out fast enough. No, I can catch him. All right. Got time right. Ah, so close. There it is. And I mess up the combo at the end. Pretty much, Funky. I need to fix that. So beat his ass. Ah, the wall saved you. Get out of that corner. How did that whiff? Say. I hate that sound though. I need to change that. Physics didn't physics right. Fuck you. Don't mind me. Nah, you good. That's my type of energy, especially when I play any type of action game. That's the time when I be on. Like, just fight me. We squabbling. Thunder is still busted. Hmm. Ah, gotta jump after that. That's another combo I want to do, but I can only do it with the controller. Because I have to switch to this at a certain point. Like right here. And I have to like dash, catch him, do this part, jump, and then air dash. Yeah. Trying it on a keyboard is not easy. Why didn't you launch? Hmm. Catch him. Got too far away from me. Hold on, let me try to do the other combo, the old one. Damn. We ain't done. I forgot to ask Trizzy if he decided to stream tonight. Oh yeah, I wonder if he is. This is a Friday, so it's co-working day. can catch him after that. Out of the corner. Thank you. Didn't go higher up. Hmm? I know that ain't Doug Thibodeau. He's doing the wrong one. There it is. Ah. I think it's, how does that combo in? This, no. It's this. Yeah. All right. Keep pressing the wrong one. I need my controller. That wasn't supposed to happen. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, the clones are fun though, because you can do a lot of wild stuff with them. Like, I don't even have to be part of the combo. Hey, hold on. Let's see. Matter of fact, let me go over here. We'll go over here. I don't even have to be a part of this. They got it. Ref, do something. But I get the last hit here. This is a real hootenanny. Real hootenanny of a fight here, boys. Yeah, clones are busted. And I want them to be busted. There's also this. Might need to put them boys on a cooldown. Get off me. Get them off me. Just, you know what? Take them over there. Thank you. Man, at what point think we can agree the clones are busted, and they might need a little bit of a cooldown so you don't get to do that. I mean, the balance to it is Zero is wide open when he sends a clone out, right? Or you would think that, because he goes into a pose when he brings the clone out. The thing about that is you can jump cancel out of it. You can just jump cancel out of it. Or you can special cancel right out of it. So he's not vulnerable when he does it. I said, yeah, the clones seem a bit overpowered at the moment, but it's entertaining. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, that's my whole thing about it, though. Like, if it's not fun, then why do it, right? And I mean, I can understand if it was like PvP type stuff, but no, this is just PvE. Have fun, go crazy. But at the same time, you also don't want one mechanic to be too strong, because then it kind of lessens the value of the other mechanics. So it's like if doppelganger form is so powerful, why use the other four, right? So you don't want that to be an issue. Each one, there's some other utility that I have to like code into it. Like fire is just a damage boost basically, and then I'm going to add the burn status effect that damages over time. Thunder makes Zero faster, but he does less damage with aerial attacks. He does better damage if the enemy is close to the ground. So the closer the enemy is to the ground, the more damage this does. This one is made to keep enemies in the air, so this one gives you more damage if you are certain distance in the air. Ice, on the other hand, was going to give Zero a defense boost and do more damage against frozen enemies. So I have to add freezing, like that stats effect to the game. And then you get this one where it's just jump them. That's this one. So yeah, look, maybe a cooldown, not a crazy cooldown, just something a little, or better yet, if not a cooldown, like maybe the player, like Zero, needs to land a certain amount of hits himself before the clones can come back. Because that way I can't just do this. But we got time to figure that part out. Right now, it's just go crazy, have fun with it. I mean, because that's usually how you do it. You kind of, when you're adding things, you kind of see how far can you push it before it's like, yeah, all right, let's not do that. Let's dial it back a little bit. If you have a single ability that is overpowered, then everyone will use that at the exclusion of everything else. Right. Exactly. Yep. So gotta find a balance of keeping it fun, like allowing players to still have that skill expression with the ability, but at the same time not diminishing the value of the other stuff. And that same thing goes for the weapons. Basically a gauge that Zero has to fill up. Second himself. Yeah, pretty much. Either a gauge or the two little sparkles floating behind him are cyber elves, and they're your visual indicator of whether or not you have clones available to send out. So right now I have 2 clones I can send out. And when I send them out, you see they go away and come back. So I might delay them returning so soon. Zero will have to land some attacks to make them come back. And he said, nice working with me. I appreciate it. It was a pain in the ass to get it to work though. With a controller. Anyway, with the mouse it works fine. But yeah, that's another thing. I want to make sure that the weapons are all fun to use, like, you know, on their own. I think once I finish this last attack, Buster we finish. The shield, I want to rework the parry. Other than that, I think that's done. This needs a lot of work because it's boring to me. I don't know what to do with it. So I'm gonna make it a bit flashier than what it is right now. Because right now it's just a poke weapon. It needs to be more than that. So I'm gonna make this flashier. These are fine, I think, because they let Zero air dash, so that's some utility. This I think is fine. This is pretty much done. This is next on the rework list. And then it's back to this. Because I need those hits to have some crunch to it. They need some impact. They don't sound like it doesn't sound like he's punching a metal robot. And then those EX attacks need a lot of cleaning up. Like Shoryuken, I want to change that. Hadouken needs some work because that's just a placeholder. And this Tatsu, I want to change the effect on it. And then depending on what element Zero has equipped, that'll go into like a follow-up attack at the end of it. So he'll do the spin kick, hit 3 times, and then some other kick that'll follow up and set up for some other attack. Because in the original games, the Z Knuckle, all it did was steal weapons. So I wanted it to be, you know, its own thing in this. Granted, you can still steal weapons. It's still. Which I don't think I set up. I don't think I set up a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I actually just found a bug I didn't know existed. You can't perform. Oh, there it is. Never mind. So I stole his sword. Placeholder was my nickname in college. What? Who gave you that nickname? I will find them. Because what you're not gonna do is disrespect Funky. Zero cast fist, it was super effective. It normally is. But yeah, Funky, I got your back. And there's a lot of weapons Zero can steal. I got them disabled right now though. What a king. I try. Also, I thought it said ads were about to show up. Is it waiting to try to cut me off mid-sentence? That firefly that was bugging me must have flew into your game. All right, there it is. So yeah, I got stuff. A fruit fly. Oh, I got you. I got you. I know what you meant. Scarlet, appreciate the follow. I don't know if you can hear me because of the ads right now. Appreciate the follow. Let's see. Been following the project for a minute. The first time I tapped into the streams. I appreciate you coming through. Kind of caught the tail end of it. Been live for 1.5 hours now. But appreciate you coming through though. I'm gonna try to do these more often. I have so many projects I've written concepts to, but I don't know how to code other than HTML, CSS. Game development is my dream. Where should I start? So, welcome back, Funky. We missed you. So a place to start. Yeah, you were, Funky. It depends on which area of game design you want to get into. Oh, Funky, come on now. You can make your boy blush now. What was I saying? Funky got me. But a place to start depends on which area of game design you want to get into. So if you want to get into the coding side, then the next question would be, what engine do you want to use? Because that's going to decide what programming language you pick up. So if it's Unity, then you're going to learn C#. If it's Unreal Engine, then C++. If it's Godot, I think Godot uses his own scripting language. I think Game Maker, a 2D engine like Game Maker, uses C++, I think. No, it uses Game Maker script, which is like a deviation of C++, I think. I haven't used that in so long. So yeah, it just depends on that. Like, if you're going the coding route, then first decide on an engine. That engine is going to decide what programming language you're going to use. And then that part, the next thing to do, for me personally, what I did, you said T. I started doing tutorials that I can't use C flat. No, it's flat. What is it gonna do? Can't do anything because it's flat. Oh. Excuse me. I started doing tutorials. Damn it, Funky. I started doing tutorials on like really, I'm so no, you're not corny. That's my type of joke. I love dad jokes. That's why it got me. I started doing tutorials that helped me learn the user interface. So, and that would go for any engine, like either Unity, Unreal, Godot. I started doing tutorials that helped me kind of familiarize myself with, okay, this is the hierarchy. This is how you parent objects. This is how you do prefabs. Here's how you organize your folders. And you can, if you're trying to find something specific, there's a little search box you can use. You can also filter them out. Like maybe I need a particle system, or maybe I need to find a shader. So I can specifically filter out shaders. The inspector, this part, big thing with Unity is being able to assign things visually in the inspector. Like all of this stuff, these little boxes where I can assign things, these all tie into the code. So when the code hits a certain like variable, it'll grab whatever object is here. Like this is a big part for me when it comes to Unity. It's why I kind of stuck with Unity so religiously instead of like switching to Unreal. And I'm not even sure Unreal can do this. Maybe it can. I'm not entirely sure. But this one feature is like the big selling point for me when it comes to Unity. Being able to assign references to things, like things that exist out here in the scene. I can tell script how to find those things just by dragging them into this. That was the one thing that kind of killed my progress with when I did start learning Unreal Engine. I could not figure out how to do that specific thing. I couldn't figure out how to tell my code to find something out here in the scene. So I'm pretty drawn towards Unity. I found Milanote through your videos, and it's been the best tool for a while now. Oh, really? Hey. Yeah, Milanote's great. I need to update mine. But I like the, what do they call it? What's it called? Like a vision board. You can kind of just stamp things everywhere, like how I got the pictures of Zero with the weapons, and then under that I got like the notes listed, like shield does this, that, and the third. It's really awesome. Yeah, I need to update it with the newer stuff. But yeah, it for a good minute though, it kept a lot of this mess, like all of this. Milanote kept a lot of this organized. It really did. And I think part of why it took me so long to find that direction again when it came to this project, like that 6-month gap between devlogs, was because I kind of it started to feel unorganized, and that was triggering some burnout. But we back. Followed you on IG. Hey, appreciate you, Funky. Let me. Mm-hmm. Hold on. There's Funky. Followed you back. All right. So Scarlet, no problem, Funky. No problem at all. I should have been following you, honestly. So Scarlet, so you got your engine chosen. You're going with Unity. Perfect. So you're gonna be learning C#. I think the next thing I would do is to find some simple tutorials on getting used to the layout of on the UI, like learning what tools Unity already has built in for you. Because there's a lot of cool stuff you can get on the asset store, but learn what Unity already has built in for you. There's a lot of cool stuff in Unity, like already built in. Like something I've been using Unity for, like I said, about just over a decade. I don't even know when they added this, but it has something called Cinemachine, and you use Cinemachine to do scripted sequences, aka cutscenes. And I've been doing cutscenes the hard way. Like but actually, I didn't do my first cutscenes in Unity until 2021, and I handled those cutscenes through code. I gave myself more work than I needed to, pretty much, because Unity had a whole tool just to take care of the cutscenes. But I mean, you live and you learn, you know. Yeah, right, Funky. Like I made myself work harder than I needed to, because there was a tool already built in that helped me do it faster. But I learned my lesson. It says C# plus C++. C# and C++. Yeah. So C# is Unity, C++ is Unreal. And the best thing about programming languages is once you learn one, it makes it easier to pick up a new one, because they all have a lot of similarities in how they do things, like logic. Like they all have, you know, variables hold values. Cool. They all do things like if. They all have their own version of like if, like logic check. Like if this thing is true, do this. They all do that type of stuff. The fact that you did it though is giving him trademark. I mean, look, that's my whole thing's like, if there's something that need to be figured out, I'll figure out a way to do it. It might not be the best way to do it or the most optimal way to do it, but it'll work. I'll get it to work. Variables over values was my nickname in college. Funky. Like at this point, Funky, I need you to make me a list. All right, I need you to make me a list of these people. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm on camera. All right, I got you. Oh man, what time is it? All right, I got it's rough out here. You right, you right. You ain't lying about that. But yeah, Scarlett. So you know you're doing Unity. Familiarize yourself with the interface, figure out what tools you got, and then do some really simple programming tutorials. Like for me, I started doing tutorials like how to do a first-person camera, or a first-person controller, how to do a simple platformer. And as you go through these different tutorials, you'll start to see how some people do the same things in different ways. And that goes back to, there's more than one way to do anything when it comes to code. The question is whether or not it's the best way to do it. And eventually you'll start to kind of develop your own programming style. Like, how do you name your variables? How do you, even simple stuff like how do you space out your code? Like, but so don't fret over the small stuff like that. Right now the move is familiarize yourself with Unity. Do some simple tutorials that show you how to make a script, how to assign a script to an object, how to assign variables in the inspector, and then work your way up from there. Keely, if you require the use of the caffeinated badger, then you can use him as long as you want. Just make sure you clean up after him. I don't think the badger and my dog would get along. My dog has no concept of personal space when it comes to people or other animals. She will just be right there inspecting, and yeah. Yes, I'm talking about you again. She looked at me like, bitch, you already put me on camera. Hell yeah, thanks, Mr. Programming Dad. I've been called many things, but I've never been called Mr. Programming Dad. That doggo? Yeah, hold on. Hello. Say hi again to the people. You want to go back to sleep, don't you? She was napping. I interrupted your nap, huh? I'm sorry. My bad. This is your funky thinks you're cute, Lily. So she's a Cavapoo. She is half, your breath. She is half Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, half Poodle. She is spoiled rotten. And she sleeps all day like she pays the bills. Yeah, you still sleepy. Mm-hmm. You still sleepy, ain't you? All right, okay. What a queen. She'll get an attitude when she wants. Especially when she's tired of food. Tired of a certain type of food. Like if she doesn't want it, she'll flip the bowl over. She'll just flip the bowl over and just look at it. She'll look at the bowl after she flips it over, and then she'll look at me like, are you gonna do anything about this? Slept so much that she's still tired, right? Like, do something. Wake up. But nah, she chill. She chill, dog. I'm gonna take the motivation I got right now and start as soon as I get home. Got to tune out because the service is bad on this road. Peace out. Well, I appreciate you coming through. If you haven't, you can join the Discord. We got a bunch of other devs over there who I'm pretty sure would be happy to give some insight on their process, or in case you just need some help, some tips with certain things. So feel free to join. We'll be glad to have you. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. And again, I appreciate you coming through. That is wild. Yeah, like she'll flip shit over. Now you're just staring at me because I exposed you again, huh? All right, I'm gonna switch to switch it over. Didn't expect to be live for so long. Been fun though. Always enjoy hanging out with y'all. He said you're a doggone liar, right? No, you didn't. No, she loves people though. She loves people. Glad I caught a stream. I'm glad you came through. Glad you came through. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Let's see who. Thought he would have. I guess Trish is not doing the co-working stream. Let's see, Remy. Aska's live. Any of well live right now. Yeah, should you turn that stream on? Hey, look. That man been doing this thing. If he ain't going live, then I know work is working. Phone jobs are not move for real. I did it for a year at a financial institution I'm not sure if I can name. That shit was rough. I need his work to chill the fuck out. Yeah. For real. Me too. All right. Want to raid to somebody. The Cass was playing Apex. But it's ads as soon as you get there. You blocking your blessings, homie. Ain't trying to send y'all face first into some ads. Well, since we're playing Phasma with Remy tomorrow, I'm gonna read out to Remy. Face first was my funky. Look, I need that list. All right. Listen, they don't know who I am, but I'm a man with a particular set of skills. A particular set of skills that make me a nightmare for people like them. So I will find them. Also, funky face first is a crazy name. Oh shit. By the way, appreciate you coming into pizza stream Wednesday. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. Definitely cool seeing Borderlands getting some love. If y'all play whenever y'all get to, oh no, I think y'all playing it on what's sure if y'all playing it on PC, when y'all get to pre-sequel, I wouldn't I'd join in. But I have two in pre-sequel on PC and then 3 on console. You play on PC? Okay. But yeah, if you're ever looking for some extra folks, I'd love to join. For that piece now, I appreciate it. Funky jamming. All right, so go raid to. Well, now I see people popping up. Too late. All right, it's something raiding Remy. Is playing fast one tomorrow. How are you, streamer? Appreciate you, Funky. W Funky. W Crognius. W Caffeinated Badger. Appreciate y'all, man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this raid. All right, so the next stream will be tomorrow. I gotta get the time straight. All right. What do you mean? You mean, Funky? You was here. You made me laugh. That means more to me than you know. So the W community. Facts. All right. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with Trizzy, Remy, and I don't know who the fourth person is. I know he mentioned them, but I don't know if he said their name. But they're both overseas, Remy and the other person. So we gotta get that time figured out. But back with Trizzy doing Phasmo tomorrow. As far as the time goes, I'm thinking it would be a little earlier in the day since we gotta coordinate with their times, and yeah, like Remy's like 5 hours ahead of us, so we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I might stream Sunday because next week I'm not gonna be able to stream at all. So I might stream Sunday just to play End of Lilies and try to get to the end of that game, get it knocked out. I'm also trying to wrap up because ad break coming in 45 seconds. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I hope you have a great rest of your day, great weekend. I will see y'all tomorrow. Remember to do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. And yeah, man, I really appreciate y'all just taking time out of your day to come hang out with me. With that said, love y'all. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.